Collie, 2 big wins over DLO Waves in the space of a week. How important was it for the group to get back to winning ways, especially after a run of tight games?
Yeah, it's nice. You get a nice feeling around the place, a little bit of momentum, a little bit of happiness, scoring goals, winning games. It always makes the group happy. So, but they've worked hard for it. DLR is never an easy game, no matter where you play them, and they've worked extremely hard over the last 2 weeks. So good, well-earned victories.
Brilliant. And what did you see in the team's performance across both matches that give you encouragement going into the rest of the campaign?
I think it's just how we went about our business. The first game was the first time where we really gelled a little bit this season, where we strung a good number of passes together. We looked a little bit more of a threat going forward. And then last week I was happy with the mentality and the commitment and the attitude that was shown on a difficult surface.
With Sligo next, how do you keep the momentum going to ensure the team doesn't get complacent after 2 big results?
Well, we do have good competition for places, so it's a case of if you want to be in that starting lineup, you're going to have to go about your business in a professional manner. For last week, we had Ella was out with an injury, and Rusha was out with a bit of a stomach bug during that week, so wasn't able to make the starting lineup. But they're 2 big players for us, and they've been the mainstay of our starting lineups over the last number of weeks. So when you have those 2 players coming back into the fold, it breeds competition, and it just helps raise the level of everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And there have been some great performances from some of the younger players in the squad recently, and the likes of Keelan Kumsky has really established herself in the first team this season, and she hasn't looked out of place. How impressed have you been with her performance and maturity, and what does her progress say about the club's commitment to giving young players real opportunities at this level?
I suppose I spoke about her in pre-season. I said the main thing that was going to be for the club this year was giving those younger players an opportunity. I knew with the qualities that they have, they would help breed an extra bit of enthusiasm into the side, and that's how it's turned out so far. They've been good, but they still have a very, very long way to go in their development. You know, it's one of those things where you look, oh, they're only 15, or they're only 16, or they're only 17, but I think these players have a great chance in going much further in their careers. On top of that, then you have the likes of Anya, Maria, Scarlett, the mainstay that has been here over the last number of years. They've been really good as well over the last number of weeks.
Brilliant. And lastly, is there any injury concerns going into the weekend?
At this moment in time, fingers crossed, full squad to pick from, so tough decisions to be made.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Collie.